got this match coming up between me and Jonathan James Breeze. All right. So you got me sitting down. I'm chilling. You got Chop in the background. Golden Seth. See your boy Pleasant Man in the background. 0-2. Do the side effects. Everybody there. You know, the whole 404 is up there looking at this match. You're like, oh, okay, let's see what happens here. Shout out to JJ with the Paul shirt. Good ass Tekken shirt. All right. You know, I'm having some fun. I'm flexing a little bit. All right, so we start the match off. First thing that happens is he comes in and he's swinging, right? Let's get over here and let's deal with this right quick. Like, let's go back. Let's take it back a little bit. Now we looking at some shit. We got to pay attention to what's happening here. All right, we start the match off. I dash up. Don't even dash. I like kind of walk forward and I block just to see if he's gonna be swinging in the get-go, right from the get-go. He does frame advantage attack right at the beginning. Goes for the frame trap. I block. Then he goes into the stance. Because he's a very good law player, he automatically, he knows how to get into the stance and go for another almost uninterruptible move, right? So let's take a look at that one more time. Gotta give it a little bit for it to go back. All right, we'll look at that one more time. All right, boom. I try to dash in and do something because I'm thinking, oh, he did while standing 4. He's negative. He's probably not gonna swing immediately after this. But let me see what my opponent is up to. Like, what is my opponent trying to get me to do? All right, he comes in with the dash kick. I stay on the ground, able to punish with the while standing 3. I dash up. I go for the grab just in case he tried to stand up immediately. He gets up to get up kick, no counter hit. Once again, while standing 4 into the stance. This time he doesn't do the high, he does a damn mid, right? So he's establishing that when he goes in a while standing 4, it's time to go into DSS. I dash up, he jabs. I try to wait for, respect the jab frames. He hits me with down back 1. I low check him with the low jab. Like, okay, you ain't gonna finish down back 1. I'm gonna do a low jab. He tries to back dash. I check him with the, down both kicks. Not the best move in the world to be doing while full crouch down both kicks, but it was like, all right, we just gonna see what you got going on here. Are you ready for this? All right, now, because he knows I'm severely negative, he goes in for both kicks, knowing if I press any button, I'm gonna get clapped up. My back is against the wall. All right, I'm waiting. I do down forward 2. He ducks, but he stands up into the throw. What is that telling me? That's telling me he's a check ducker. All right, that tells me he's a check ducker. King players, if you don't know, if you do down forward 2 and then immediately do a throw, and they get grabbed by it, them motherfuckers was gonna duck your down forward 1 too. Don't worry about a thing. They have check duck timing on lock. They're not reacting. Them motherfuckers are check ducking you every time. So I've been playing King a long time. I understand if you do down forward 2 and you do a throw, if they try to check duck, they're gonna stand up into that throw 100% of the times. 100%. I've been knowing this for years, right? Giving away the secrets. All right, so he breaks the throw. He was ready for it. I come in with the shoulder tackle. I thought he was going to be ready to swing some more, and so I went in with the shoulder tackle there. Because I don't really use the shoulder tackle too often. All right, tried to grab him out of something if he tried to roll and jump into the air. He tries to punish me with the throw, but I was at the ready, I tried to check him, which really, we should have traded there, but maybe I did it too slow because he should be -3 and I did down forward 2. So we should have traded because he did some jabs, but maybe I wasn't at the ready enough. All right. He goes for the flip while standing 4. What have we learned from while standing 4? He liked to do shit after while standing 4. And we still tried something. So I wasn't learning. I wasn't paying enough attention. I got hit, clapped up. All right, to the wall. Boom. Here, we lost everything. All right. So he wild standing forward us and stanced us to death. That's how we lost the whole match. For the most part, all of his hits came while standing forward into something from while standing forward. All right, something out the stance. Just like, okay, I need to learn to be a little bit more patient. All right, I sidestep and I duck. Why? I sidestep, duck to his weak side. He's shown me that he is an aggressive player. So if I sidestep in this situation, I may be able to get away from some of those big moves that he likes to use. Or if he's aggressive, I could punish him for being aggressive. In doing so, let's check it out. I didn't get the best in whiff punishment. Right? I wasn't really at the ready like I thought I was. So he went for that. I sidestepped and did a low jab, which was a punish, but I could have got something better. That probably was supposed to be a stun punch, knowing me, right? Because it's a low jab with the two hand. Probably was trying to stun punch him. All right, I check him with the down 4 just in case he's waiting on me to come with a wild rising 4, or if he's trying to move. All right, we both back up. He's looking for me to continue my offense. I'm looking for him to spaz out and try to, retaliate. Nothing happens. He runs up and tries to catch me with a counter hit 4. So I run up. I don't do nothing. I whiff punish. But I was not sure the whiff punish was going to work, so I didn't do the whole thing. All right, hit him with down forward 1. Checked him to see if he's going to be moving after down forward 1. Now what we're going to do. We know he's a swinger. I don't know what I did here, but likely if I'm smart and I'm paying attention, I'm either going to spin back because I know he's swinging, or I'm going to step because I know he's swinging. Which one am I doing? I step and I duck. He goes for them jabs. Clap, clap. Now that could have been a stun punch, but I know my execution is not the best and I didn't want to give up this opportunity. So I got my frames. Charge in for the throw because he's likely going to stand there. Oh, he didn't break the throw. As a king player, once we see that happen, it don't matter if you only don't break throws 1 out of 10 times. We see you don't break the throw 1 time, there's blood in the water, all right? So he jumped over. He's not ready for this. He don't play no kings, especially don't play no king like mine. I jumped over him. He looking for me to do probably the toe kick thing. He said, no, I'm gonna go and hit you with this unblockable because you're not ready for it. He tried to get up with the spring up kick, which was a good idea. I tried to kill him with the alley kick just in case he stayed on the ground or tried to roll to the side or something. He springs up, but my low profile so much that the hitbox on the spring up kick was non-existent. So then I recover finally, and he ducks, thinking that I'm gonna continue to go low. And I catch him with the wild standing 1. 7 golden letters, right? So we just did a whole lot of stuff that just happened in that same round, right? What happened here? Started the round off, said, oh, this motherfucker want to swing at the beginning. Let me get out of his way. He tried to hit us with a low. If I was really at the ready, he would be stun punched here. But I didn't stun punch him. I just kind of was like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. I'm not going to try to whiff punish it. Right? Sometimes you can let a whiff go. If you know you wasn't ready for the whiff, just let it go. All right, so I'm backing up. All right, I throw back 1 out. Say maybe he's ready to swing. He doesn't swing. He ducks. He goes for the low kick. All right. I check him to see if he's gonna try to wild stand in 4 or do some crazy shit. He don't do nothing. He backs up. I back up. All right, he's coming in with the 1, 2, 3. I told y'all this before. I have a problem where if a move whiffs, I like to whiff punish immediately. But I was able to keep my patience because I know that is a flaw that I have. And there, because I did not try to whiff punish the 1, 2 immediately, I was able to block the 1, 2, 3. Where if I would have tried to do 1, 2, back 1 in between that, I probably would have got hit by that 3. Right? Now he hits me with down forward 4. I believe that's what it is. Full crouch down forward 4. All right. Goes into the combo. Makes me block. I check him with the low jab. Said, what is he gonna go for? He's not probably gonna do no down 2, 3 right here. Like, I just don't foresee him doing that shit. All right, he goes for 1, 2, 3. Just try to stop me with my wild standing pressure. I block. I step. I put him in the 2-1 pressure. All right, he got hit, But I had already made my mind up that I was trying to get away from him, trying to get away from this wall. I step and I block. He does while standing 4, but misses. Gives me the opportunity to whiff punish with back 1-2. I don't do the back 1-2. I do back 1. A duck, catch him with the while standing 2-2, because I know he likes to press these buttons on me. We ran up and blocked. Why did I run up and block? I ran up and blocked because we already ran up and grabbed him. And once blood is in the water, players tend to think you're going to keep going for them grabs, right? They just think you're going to keep going for grabs. So one of two things came to my mind. Either this motherfucker is going to try to do a move when I dash up in his face, or he's going to try to duck me. So I'm not going to go for the run up throw, but I am going to run up in his face and pay attention to what he does. What did he do? Down 4-2. All right, so now it's like, okay, you tried me, you tried to get me up out of there with the launcher. I need to be cognizant of that. I back up. I look for him to throw a move out. Not enough time for me to whip punish. Oh, good block. Now you're thinking to yourself like, Mike, why would you do down back 3 in that situation? It's not a good move. Well, let me show you what's happening here, right? Block. All right, he goes to down 4-2. He backs up. Oh, I'm sorry. My idea was that he was going to try to back up. I did the down back 3 because if he was to try to keep the pressure going with the 1-2s or try to back up and counter hit me with like a magic 4 because he sees my body moving, down back 3 with a counter hit him. But that didn't happen, right? He just ducked. He just was ready to duck. He wasn't even, I don't know if he was reacting to that move or if he was going to duck regardless, but he ducked. Seems like he was ready while standing 2. Just like your boy R. Kelly say, seemed like he was ready, but he wasn't ready. Because if he was ready, he did that combo, right? He got me on some get up shit, all right? He tried to catch me with some jabs. I jab, I go for the throw. He tries to check duck. What happens when you check duck? He tries to get up, gets caught in it, drops him on his neck. All right, we ran up on him again, right? I wanted to see what he wanted to do. I didn't want to just immediately try some shit and get fucked up. I ran up, blocked, allowed him to get some jabs off. He started getting that offense cranking, right? He started doing his shit. I said, okay, BM. Oh, he's trying to kill me. I'm in a bad shape. I can either retaliate or I could try to get him to do something stupid and punish him. All right. I try to go for the counter hit to no avail. I take a mix up. I got toe up. This right now, we're just reviewing a match from a tournament I was in yesterday. This was offline tournament. All right. So he catches me to down 4-1, makes the right read. All right, this time I try to step. He catches me with the down 4. I'm willing to take that risk. I look to see what he's going to do. I check him with the jab just in case he try to wild standing 4 because he likes to do his wild standing 4. I try to get him. He whiffs, but I don't have enough time to whiff punish. He ducks, but he doesn't have enough time to whiff punish. Then he tries to catch me with down 4-2. I guess maybe he thought I was going to do duck the wild standing 1-2. And so maybe he thought I was going to stay down there long enough. So he tries to catch me with the down 4-2. I'm not willing to do it. I step. He does down 4-2 again, thinking maybe I'm going to rush in. Back 1-2 punish. All right, we try forward 4. Why do the forward 4? Well, we've already seen that he's willing to wait. And he's showing that he has some advanced tactics. So maybe he might try to step some stuff, right? Or he might try to down. He's also likely to down 2-3 our ass because we see he's swinging. So at some event, something gave me the idea to check him with forward 4. He didn't swing. He didn't step. He just blocked it. Let's take a look at it again. Full fast speed. BM. These interactions happening very fast. He ran up, down 4-2. He delayed it, down 4-2. He's looking for me to see him coming at me and then try to retaliate. And he's going to already have his down 4-2 in motion. I didn't retaliate. I just stood there, right? Now, I'm going for down back 3. Why am I going for down back 3 again? Mike, the jump just got you killed. Well, if he attempts to try to press some more issues, he's going to be not in a situation where he can press anything, and I'm going to get this counter hit. If he tries to move, he's going to get hit. It ain't going to be counter hit, but it's going to be my turn. He's going to have to just duck or react to this. He's probably not going to be able to backdash and see the move. So whatever he's going to do, he's going to have to make a hard read here because he's so negative at the down forward two, that this is basically my opportunity to just try it. And he's just going to have to be blocking it one way or the other. He goes for a parry, punch parry. Because down forward two is safe, he goes to he's going to try to swing. I do down back three. I get frame advantage. I try to back up. He challenges with the down four. All right. Wild, but it was smart. All right. I didn't want to risk doing wild standing four and he step it and kill me. So I said, okay, I'll give you that down four. That was good. That was a good little counter play. He runs up with a jab. He's checking me with jabs. He's ducking to see about how I'm going to react to his, full crouch mix. I say, I'll just take the slide. It's not worth it for me to get uppercut in this situation. Right? He runs up again. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to start stepping just in case you get the idea that I'm going to let you keep running up and sliding on me. He tries to hammer the guys, or I guess what you call it, junk? I call it hammer the guys. I forgot what you call it. The forward bow punches, though. He sees that I've been stepping. He tries to catch me with the homing move, but I do a micro step and block it. Right? I go for the jab because it's pretty negative. He ducks immediately. He tries to wild stand for me, but he don't have enough recovery to do that. I'll be able to block. What have we noticed before? Every time you do wild standing four, it's time for one of the moves to pop out, right? He didn't do one of the moves, but he did keep his offense going. But we blocked. We backdash, keep our distance. He keeps trying to go into these dragon stance mix-ups. It's like, no, it's not even worth it. We'll just let him get some pity pat. Because what we're trying to do is set this person up for the big letdown. So he's trying to get us. Okay, we almost got him. Caught him ducking. All right, why did that work? Well, we noticed he liked to get up and swing. He liked to get up and stop you from doing your offense. Like if you're going for a mix-up that requires him to stand in place, he's going to beat that out. Like if I'd have waited and tried to do like crouch dash while standing both punches, or crouch dash into a throw, he would have got up and beat whatever I tried to do right on out. So what I did was I played for the counter hit. So while this knuckle bomb jump is not a mix-up for the throw, right, because it's kind of slow, see the situation? We ducked. We was ready, but we wasn't ready. We was ready, but we wasn't ready. Because I could have ducked and stun punched him just right there. But I wasn't ready. I wasn't at the ready. I was ready defensively to nullify the options. I was not ready to punish the option. Right? But we did get him with the forward three. Oh, crouch dash into the good shit, right? Because we noticed he was swinging. Bounced him up for the big damage. Said, oh, he's probably not going to be ready to be rolling forward because this looks like an accident. All of this shit looks like an accident. So let me do my flip because I know he's not rolling forward. This is not a situation where he's going to be thinking to himself, oh, he's going to do this flip thing and I'm going to roll forward and get out of it. No, he's going to take a roll. He need to get up. He about to die. All right. Didn't know that was going to kill him. So I knew the match was over when I hit him with that tech roll trap, but he didn't know. So that was the end of that round. Does it mean I'm ending more tournaments? No, I just came out there because Chop begged me to come out there. Maybe Tekken HL might get me in some tournaments. All right. But I just want people to understand. Oh, hold on. I want people to get an idea of like what they should do when they're playing the game. Like, you should be understanding your matches to this extent. You need to be able to understand why you're fucking up, what's making you successful, and why you failed, right? Whether you win or lose. All right, what's happening here?
Went for that moonsault, got him.
All right. Why is this thing still here? I don't know what the hell's going on over here. All right, what Twitch doing, y'all? Let's see. Does this Twitch thing always stay here? Was this here the whole time? I feel like that wasn't here the whole time. All right, where we at? 429.39. 429.39. Let's refresh this.
Oh, got caught with the uppercut.
The other wall?
All right, there we go.
To the wall? Oh, not quite.
All right. We don't need to watch this round again. 429. Okay. All right. I don't know what we missed, so we're gonna go back a little bit. Yes, against JJ Breeze. All right.
The other wall?
There you go.
Oh, hold on. All right. So this is how we won the last round. So let's look at what happens, right? The information we have. We step just in case he swing and do his shit. You know, he punished us for doing this one time, right? But it really wasn't that bad when he did it, right? He didn't go all the way, right? He didn't go all the way with the full-on punish. So we do it again because what we're covering is going to be put him in a worse position than what him punishing us for doing it or what he's showing us he's willing to do to punish it is doing. Right? Like him hitting me with a down 4 is no way in any form as damaging as me stepping his options and launching them or whiff punishing them. Right? And even if he hit me with the down 4, it's our turn again because he ain't got frame advantage. Right? So the option seems to be a very good option against the type of player. All right, he goes back in with the slide. He said, okay, I noticed last time I came in your face and I crouched, your ass stood there and took it. So I'm going to slide on you. I say, okay. You hit me. Let me back up. I ran in. He down for it to me. I said, okay, Mike, you're getting a little too anxious here. But at this juncture, this is too late to be trying to make mistakes. I get up. I try to stop him because I think he's going to be, immediately trying to rush me down. He waits. I tech roll and duck. I think I was ducking something else. I wasn't ducking that throw. So I didn't punish the throw. All right. I check him because I figure he's waiting after he whiffed. He's waiting on me to stun punch him. Didn't happen. He tries to wild stand at 1, catch me swinging. I jab him. I go to do forward 3, it looks like. But he does wild stand at 4, catches me. Goes into the 4-3. Oh, standing 4. He backs up. I try to forward 2. He's out of the range, but I don't continue. So he tries to wild standing. I'm blocking. I low jab. Probably didn't mean to low jab, but I low jab. He tries to catch us with the jab to keep us if we try to do wild stand at 4. He then uses his frame advantage and goes for 1-1-1. I try to attempt to counter hit him should he try to go for something like down forward 1 or some move that he had no business doing after a jab. He did the proper read. He got the benefits of that. My back is to the wall. I really can't take much. I jab. I start trying to press the issue. I add 4 hits of the 10 hit string to see how patient is he. He gets hit by that 4th hit. So I'm like, okay, he's not super patient. He's ready to try to kill me. I'll back up. I'm going to see if I can get this person to commit to something and I can kill him. Because this is all I have right now. Is either I'm going to counter hit this person or I'm going to whiff punish this person. I'm not there's too much at stake to try to mix this person up with the type of mix-ups that this character has, right? I run in. I try to go for the throw to check him. I block. He wasn't ready. I tried to catch him with the back 1 just in case he swung. He ducked. And so I lost. So what we learned there is like we really made 2 mistakes in that match. The mistakes we're gonna watch it full speed, right? We really only made 2 mistakes here, but they were 2 mistakes that we couldn't make in the time that we made them. Right? Let's look at it. That's not really a mistake. I'm not ducking that jump. This is where the mistake came in. The dash up into that. Bad idea, right?
Wall?
Look how much damage he got off of that,
Did the wall? Oh,
right?
not quite.
That was our second mistake. Everything after this was just, a trade of who's going to be right, who's going to be wrong, right? Just some whiff attacks and both of us not being ready. This is kind of scramble fighting right here. All of this is scrambling. The scramble, you don't necessarily have a whole bunch of,
Oh, he missed the throw.
I'm not going to say you're just doing anything in the scramble, but when you're in the scramble, you're kind of doing poke and hope. This is what I call it in pool. When you play the type of pool where you just shoot the ball, and as long as your ball go in, if it bounced off the damn side, if it banked off a shot, if it bounced off another ball, as long as your ball go in, that's the poke and hope, right? That's kind of what this scramble was right here. He wanted to hurry up and kill me, and I was trying to find the best way to hurry up and get back in the game. So I end up losing that match, right? All right. Now we looked at how we lost this match, and I said to myself, okay, I didn't lose this match for how I played it. I lost this match because I made some poor decisions at, inopportune times. So I don't need to change how I'm playing the game, because it's not like this person is just waiting around and I'm not mixing them up. It's not like this person is being super, counter hitty and I'm just running into counter hits. Like, oh, we're playing Tekken. This is a slow paced game. I had the opportunity to win that. He caught me on some shit. He made some good decisions. And because he made some good decisions where I made the worst of the two decisions, he ended up winning. All right. This is what good Tekken to me, this is what good Tekken looks like, right? Good Tekken to me is like not some shit where somebody's just getting blown the fuck up, but just some shit that's like, back and forth, and every once in a while there's a blow up. Now, let's look at how this match started. I want y'all to pay attention. First thing he does is a homing move. The very first thing he did. I didn't even go for stepping that time. I went for a down 4, right? But he went for the homing move, which happened to beat my down 4. It also beats the options of sidestepping. So he's probably learned, like, oh, I seen this motherfucker step at the beginning of these matches, because he didn't really finish it, but he did it as a check to be like, yeah, let me see if this is gonna work, right? If not any other benefit to just doing the first part of that move, right? He then goes in to I guess it's the stance, and then he goes into Hammer of the Gods, is what I call it. While standing 4, I'm sure. Oh, he doesn't do the while standing 4. He tricked me. He went into the slide. All right. We already know we backing up. As soon as we get hit by that, we backing up, because we not finna be trying to tech roll and get put in the same mix up again. No. Him being aware of this, he runs all the way back up confidently. I look for the stun punch because I just thinking he gonna come up and crouch and do this damn slide again. Which if he'd have did that, he would have got stun punch. But instead, he hit me with down back 3. He was checking for me to, I guess maybe do that. Like maybe he was checking. Let's look again. Maybe he was, checking to see if I was going to react to him running up, which I did. I react to him running up. So he get down back 3. He goes for Hammer of the Gods. Now, I have the opportunity here to possibly get hit by this sweep again, this little slide. He may do the slide again, or he might try to mix me up. I'm not that worried about the slide, so I decide I'm going to take the slide. Does he do the slide? He does not. I step and block low, just in case he goes for the slide. But I step first, in case he goes for the mid, I have enough time to block it, right? But he doesn't do that. In fact, he backs up and immediately does both kicks, right? So that was his mix-up game. Runs up, stops me. I come in for forward neutral 2. At the sight of movement towards him, he does both kicks 4, sends me to the wall. All right, so we made one mistake already. All right, what did I tell y'all? He like to get up off the ground and stop you from mixing them up once Once he's able to press a button and move, he wants to move, right? He wants to discourage you doing any of that shit where he get up off the ground and eat a mix-up. No, he not doing it. All right, what did I do? I tried to wait till he got off the ground and then do the wild standing 4 instead of doing the wild standing 4 immediately or going for something that would have counter hit in that situation. So this is what it looks like. Bim, through the wall. He fucks up. I see that he messed up. I go for the get up 4. Think it's going to whip punish. It does not. In fact, he tries to continue the offense and gets counter hit against the wall. I run up. He's already up to his feet. And I'm going to try to do something like a wild standing 4. I tried to block the low if he got up with a low sweep, but he didn't get up with a, get up kick. And instead, he got up and just hop kicked the holy shit out of me. Lapse in judgment, combo happens, dead. Right? All right, so some bad decisions being made there. All right, he stops us from stepping again. So now he's like, okay, I got 2 options to stop you from stepping. He goes into crouch. He says, I'm going to do this free slide because you always give me the slide. Once again, not worried about the slide enough. Now, you saw him trying to do slide mix-up. You would think that I'm going to be scared of the slide mix-up and be trying to defend against it. No, I'm getting the fuck up out of there. If you want to do this slide shit, run your ass all the way in my face and duck in my face. If you do anything else, I'm out the way of your slide and your mid. So that forces him to come towards me. All right, he's running. He's looking to see if I'm trying to do something. I see him standing there for too long. I test my luck at a throw. He doesn't break it. 2 drops of blood in the water. We already noticed that he didn't break the Shining Wizard the first time. Now, he just standing there. He tried to do, I think, up 4-1 maybe. That might be what he tried to do. Grabbed him out of it. Said, why not go for it a third time? Got him. He wasn't ready for it. Now it's looking like, okay, there's a lot of blood in this damn water, bro. He done broke some throws, but these Shining Wizards, he's having a problem with them things. Is he one of them people who like to just press 1 all the time to break giant swing? Don't know. We gonna find out. All right. I run up again like I'm about to do something. I don't do anything. He gets up with the get up 4. We block. Tried to punish. Didn't punish fast enough. We dash up. I did another jab, but I don't know why I did that jab. That might have been an input error. He tries to wild standing punish. Doesn't get it. He's not ready. We jab. Forward, neutral 2. That's probably what I tried to do the last time was forward, neutral 2. He wasn't ready for the forward, neutral 2. We do down 4-1. He tries to go for some bull jive, y'all. He tried to do a wild stand, a full crouch mix-up. Knowing that I'm only +1, he probably tried to do full crouch mix-up. Maybe it was going to slide right there. We hit him with down 4-1. Your boy Law kissing his own knees. All right? He tried to step. We hit him with down 4-1 again. Back up just in case he tried to retaliate. He runs up. We run up. He checks us for trying to do down 4-1. He goes with the jab. Quick move, right? Down forward 3. Down back 3. Because he know we standing up. I say, okay, you hit me with down back 3. I'm going to step because a lot of your options will miss if I do this. Oh, no. I guess maybe I stepped this time. There we go. I stepped the second time. He hit me with the first time, and he did it again. I said, I'm going to step and block. And it's going to eat up a lot of your options. I block. He does wild standing 4. We block. We back up and block. Said, oh, he been doing that wild standing 4 in the bullshit. We going to block that. He took his opportunity to keep some more frames going. He goes for it again. He does down back 3. We back up. Okay, we notice that this motherfucker keeps hitting us with his down back 3. Like he's trying to get us to duck or something. We step again, because why? It's going to kill most of his options. He tries to run up and catch us. He tries to run in and catch us with these jabs. We're not afraid of no jabs. We could take another down back 3 even if we have to. All right, down back 3. I caught the down back 3 the second time. That would have been an optimal time to low parry, right? That would have been optimal time to low parry. But I really didn't believe in myself. And that's why I didn't do what was necessary there. And I probably lost this round because of it, right? Because you could tell I wasn't ready. Because even if I was just trying to sidestep and block the down back 3 because I knew it was coming, I didn't even punish with the right move. I was just looking for an option and not that option. And a lot of the times people, they don't think about this when they're playing the game. This is why certain stuff works that is not even really a mix-up, right? Because if you're not prepared for a particular option and you're just prepared for any option, you oftentimes will find that you're not prepared for the option that occurs, right? So I end up giving up that particular situation with a wild standing 2, didn't get anything. I put myself in the negative position. He goes for a jab. I check him with the jabs, 1, 2, right? Now he's in the red. What can he do? He probably ain't gonna do nothing. We doing down forward 4, all right? He probably gonna try to back up. He can't jab this out. He gonna have to either stand up and block down forward 1 or down forward 2, or he gonna try to down 2-3 me out of some more jabs, or he gonna have to duck this down forward 4, and he might try to hop kick me. But I just don't foresee him doing that shit. He might do it, but I ain't foresee him doing it, and therefore down forward 4 caught him trying to back up and standing. Right? So let's look at that in fast motion all over again. Right? We're gonna look at that whole round.
Oh, Shining Wizard.
Oh, let's go back to how the round started. All right, he got us with that sweep. We not having that bullshit ass mix up. No, sir. All right, we caught him off guard. Caught him off guard again. Set him up for the get up kick. Did not punish properly. Went for the new punch. Execution error. We caught him doing stuff. We checking to see why is he getting hit by it. We checking his options. All right, we keep checking his options because we got the frame. We got the time to get hit by this low. We weren't ready, but we check him. He wasn't ready. He got hit by the down forward 4. Now it looks so much different when you play this junk frame by frame. It looks like you can make sense of all of this. But when you're playing in a tournament or you're playing against competition in real time, like you have to make all these decisions at that time. And you have to be very cognizant of what the player is doing across from you, why they're doing it. What are you doing and why are you doing it? These are all very important things when it comes to like analyzing your matches. All right, so I tried to do, let's look at what happened at the beginning of this match. All right. We started the match off. All right, I went for the low parry because he might go for that damn low kick, right? He didn't go for the low kick. So I low kicked him. He wasn't ready. I tried to catch him with a back 1 on the come in. He wasn't in my range. So because I saw my move miss, I tried to do 4, to catch him just in case he wanted to duck or some shit. Or if he really wasn't ready and then tried to punch me a little too late. But he was already ready to jab. He caught me floating, sends me flying, BM, does not get his stuff. I tried to check for the wild standing 2. I didn't check. I thought I had it guaranteed. End up putting myself in a situation where I got punished. So that's the first mistake. Mistake number 2. Tried to whiff punish something that we didn't know we could whiff punish. And got launched. Right? Tried to whiff punish that jab. It wasn't worth it. Look how much health we lost because we tried to whiff punish a damn jab. Right? This is what'll happen if you try to whiff punish everything. Sometimes your ass ain't ready for the whiff punish. That wasn't a situation where I just knew I could get that whiff punish. Oh, Lord. Damn, that shit loud. God dang, that junk loud in my ear. Hey, cathartic. I think that's what your name is. Welcome to the realm of the real. Only the real could chill. Hope you're enjoying yourself here. Hope you're learning something about how to analyze your gameplay and how to adapt in the moment. All right, so that was a situation where doing back 1 was just not going to cut it. He ducked it. He was aware. He's showing me that he is aware of the high string. BM, bap, bow. I stay on the ground. No, I get up. I get straight up. All right. He tries it. He says, look, I'm going to go for these double lows. He didn't block these lows last time. He'll let me do 2 lows on him. I ain't worried about it. Me knowing I could take the lows, you said Your name is not so hard to. I guess it's supposed to be pronounced, but not a problem. K Harthed, K Heart Age, K Heart Age. That's what I'm gonna call you. But in any event, I'm glad you're here. Hope you learned something. All right, so we run up. Let's take a look at what happened here. We got on the wall, BM, blap, blap, bow. He tried to catch us with some stuff. We got hit with that twice. He tried to mix us up with some tomfoolery, right? He's just like, oh, you just gonna stand there, I'm gonna mix you up. I back out of the way, get some jabs off. I run up, and I say, maybe he'll duck. Maybe he'll duck, because he might not want to be dealing with these grabs. He does duck, but he check ducks, right? He's looking for forward for a neutral 2. He stands back up, blocks the rage drive. I run up with the forward 3. He tries to jab. I duck while standing 2-2. I try to grab. He ducks immediately, down 3. Kills me. Right? Now it's looking bad for your boy Mike right here, right? He's on match point. He's on set point. So let's look at what happens at the beginning of this round. You know, he's doing the after round Oki, tearing my ass up. All right, he starts off with the down 4. Try to keep us from doing our option. I jab him to stop him from doing his wild standing 4 because we know he likes to do wild standing 4. All right, I crouch dash in thinking he's going to stay still. I do crouch dash while standing both punches. He immediately does while standing 1-2, right? When he runs up, he tries to catch me running in with the down forward 2. I don't. I hit him with back 1. Why do I do back 1? Well, I do back 1 because in the situation, after down forward 2, you're so negative that if you try to do like down 2, or you try to do like a low kick, or you try to do something you ain't got no business doing, the only thing he probably could have did in that situation was block, duck, or parry. Like, he's so negative, he couldn't even sidestep that back 1. So he attempted to do something that he didn't have the frames to do. Don't know what move he tried to do. Let's take a look at it. But that's not really something you can take into consideration when you make a move like this, because you just have to do it, right? So let's check it out. Let's see if we can figure out what he did. It looked like he tried to do down forward 2 again. He got hit with back 1. We did the combo. Sent him to the wall. Was mistaken about what was going on with the wall. So we didn't really get much. I thought the wall was still there that you could break, and then it wasn't there. So I did forward 2 to try to like see if I can float him in the air. It missed. He tried to go low. He did go low. He capped me in my kneecaps. He backed up. I said, oh, if you're going to go low, I'm going to go low, right? Because you're not about to do while standing. I just showed you I'm ready for that while standing shit. I catch him backing up, trying to back dash out the way. Down back 3. A slow low, but it's useful when somebody's just trying to get away from you, because he don't got time to react if he already back dashing. He going to have to just be willing to block it or be willing to stand up. All right. I don't use the wild standing 4 because I'm not aware of if he's going to be willing to swing, if he's willing to step, and it's not worth it in this situation. I dash up. I do forward 3, but I don't dash up far enough. He does duck. So if I actually would have dashed up all the way, forward 3 would have caught him in that situation. But because I was too shy, and really that just shows me that I was not wholehearted with the forward 3. Doing forward 3, the dash to the forward 3. I was not wholehearted with it. I was probably reserved, thinking he about to swing or do something. I was half-hearted with it, and therefore I whiffed. He went for wild standing 1, blocked because it wasn't guaranteed. You know, he waited too long. He hesitated. I check him because he ain't never finished wild standing 1-2 unless he hit it. So why am I wait on the second part? I'm doing down forward 1. Got him kissing his knees again. All right, check him again with down forward 1. I sidestep because I know he wants to retaliate. There's a good chance he wants to retaliate. I get out of the way his offense. He tries to do 1, 2, 3. I jab him. Because he's in the air when he does 1, 2, 3, the jab will give me a combo. Or give me a float. So now he's in a bad situation, right? I stomp on him. It's like, oh, he's in a situation he probably don't want to get up. He knows the mix up. I'm gonna go for the stomp just because it's a fast low. Just in case he tries to do anything sneaky. If he don't get up immediately, he's not gonna be able to fuck with this. And it takes sizable damage for a little low move, right? I run up, I do up forward 3. Now a lot of people don't understand, Mike, why do you use that move? Well, the hitbox is good. It's got like a enormous hitbox. Also, it's something that is just, it throws the opponent off because it's like, why the fuck are you doing this? It hits on the ground if they decide to stay on the ground. It tracks a little bit from time to time if you're in its vicinity. It's just a very good round ender, right? It takes a decent damage. And it doesn't give them a strong punish unless they just know it's coming and they have something specifically for it. But typically, it doesn't give off a strong punish. And normally, if they don't get hit by it, they're probably so far away that they're just not blocking it at all anyway. So I get up. He goes for the low. No, he goes for the mid. What is it? A high? Low high? I don't know. Maybe he didn't even mean to do that. Maybe that was an accident on his behalf. But he whiffed. So he got jabbed. All right? Execution error. Down forward 4. Why we do it? Because we saw last time. He is going to be trying to get away. And he don't got the frames to swing. So he going to have to make a hard guess here. He ain't trying to duck at the end of the match. All right. So we're trying to stay alive here, right? Side step. What does he do? Back 4. He's covering that side step option. He's thoroughly invested in stopping me from doing that side step. He goes for hammer of the gods, but I'm too far away. I go for back 1, but it's the wrong punish. Maybe he stays in crouch in that situation because that move allows you to go into crouch. So what would have been probably the proper punish would have been forward 2-1 or down forward 1-2. But instead, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. It looked like he tried to do the somersault or something. So maybe that was what he was going to do regardless. I don't know what happened there. If he tried to hop kick me, I don't know. He didn't wait for the move to finish, so he got caught in the air. All right. Put the frame advantage on him. Said, let me check and see if he's going to swing. He doesn't swing, but he tries to step, but he don't have the frames to step. We go for down forward 1. We make him block it. He keeps check ducking. All right. We're noticing he's check ducking. We step. Why do we step? Because we know it's going to eliminate some of them options, most of his options. We do 2-1 as the whiff punish. And also, if we do 2-1 and he does 1-2-3, you see what happened last time. He's going to get floated and we're going to get a combo. So while it may not be the strongest whiff punish, it is the best whiff punish for the situation. All right, we go for the down 3. He blocks it, but it's only minus 12 or minus 11, so he can't get the wild rising 1. He has to do wild rising 4. He goes for the stance into the goddamn hammer of the god shit. We block it. He tries to keep his frame advantage. We block it. He goes for the low. All right, he goes for another low. We willing to take it because none of this shit is going to be death-defying. You know, if we're not pressing no buttons, none of this is going to do nothing to us. He goes for the frame advantage again. He's really trying to lock us down. You can't be afraid to block. I step. We get out the way of some of that offense. Now we've broken free of his game plan. Whiff punish. Down forward 1. Now he's eating our offense. We back up because, you know, he's at negative. We're at negative. He doesn't do anything. He backs up. I run up. Grab time. He finally breaks the throw. His confidence is up on that throw breaking. We was waiting on it. That was supposed to be a stun punch. It didn't happen. He was supposed to slide. The slide didn't happen. We would have been ready for it either way. But both of us had lapse in our ability to execute. It saved his life. So in this situation, let's check it out. Step, bam, boom. I didn't do you notice I didn't do the full back 1-2 because I wasn't sure it was going to whiff punish. So I was like, oh, okay, I don't want to chance it not whiff punishing. But if it does whiff punish, I will get something. And then in that situation, it said join your lobby. All right, I'll join you after I'm doing this review right quick. Then I'll join the lobby with you, big dog. Oh, actually, we're supposed to be playing Devil Within today. So I might come in there with you early, a little later. We're gonna finish looking at these matches right quick. You notice I did the back one because I didn't want to overcommit with my whip punish, right? Just in case I was off my timing. Because I know I wasn't looking for that move, because if I was looking for it, I would have did a bigger punish, obviously, right? Hit him with down forward one. Try to jab him. Made him block the second hit. We backed up just in case he swung. He ducked looking for maybe a throw, or maybe he's just check ducking. What's going on, MG? We run up because we know he's not expecting this throw. We hadn't done a whole bunch of throws. He breaks the throw. I say, okay, you stepping with me. You stepping with me. It don't look like you are trying to swing. You did your shit. You was trying to slide. I would have been able to block it. I was ready for it. I tried to stun punch the whiff punish. I was not executing properly. Did not get the stun punch. He backs up. I say, oh, you gonna back up then? You not ready to whiff punish. I'm gonna take my chances. I run up and shine a wizard. He blocks it and breaks it. All right. I check the allow. I step and dash back just in case he does something in retaliation. He doesn't do anything. He runs up for the jabs. I'm out of the way, right? He tries to do 1, 2, 3. But this time, because I wasn't in such a proximity and I had already recovered from where my backdash was, it was okay for me to interrupt with the back one. Right? Now, in our earlier situation where we saw that back one situation come about, where we could have back one, but we didn't, and we let him do the 1, 2, 3, it's because of where I was. I would have been reacting too late and I would have got hit by the 3. But in this situation, he had already whiffed the 1, 2. I was looking to whiff punish the 1, 2. He decided to press 3 and made things worse on himself. Ends up with him being in a air combo. Now he's by the wall. That was a crucial mistake for him. Like, rather than take the whiff punish of the back 1, 2, he decided he was going to try to beat me out and do 1, 2, 3. And it ended up with him with his back in the wall and his health bar even lower. All right, do forward 3 for the pickup. Was off on the timing. He gets up, immediately goes for the jab. I block. I try to jab back. He does down back 1 for the crush. All right. He goes for the little mix up, but I'm not looking to block this low move. I'm not in a position where I need to block this low move, right? If anything, me having to block the low move means I fucked up. I wasn't ready. That's how I look at that low move. If I'm getting hit by this low move, I wasn't doing something correctly. So he tries to mix it up while standing 1, right? So let's see, how did that look? Bam, 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 send him to the wall. Bam, bam, bow. While standing 1, doesn't do anything. He then tries to check me with a jab. I just get out of there. I said, no, you're not about to be pressuring me down. I get all the way up out of there. He runs up and tries to catch me. I guess he just wanted to check. He thought I was just going to stand there and wait on him. He ran all the way up, back 1. Now, crucial mistake. Crucial mistake. I was not aware of my wall judgment was not the best, right? So I almost could have lost this round. I could have lost this round because my wall judgment wasn't good. Sent him to the wall. Now watch what happens here. Counter hit. Boom. I could have just did down forward 2-1 right there and Shining Wizard him. And we would have killed him. But I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to just take him to the wall and get some extra hits and definitely kill him. But because of how he hit the wall, I wasn't able to get anything. He could have got up and that could have went completely the opposite. He could have got up and launched me. He could have counter hit me. That could have been it. That would have been the end of the rounds, end of the fight. So here we have it. It's 1-1. It's the final match between the two of us, right? Notice how many more interactions are happening in these matches as opposed to the first match I showed you. All right, so he runs in. Let's look at what happened at the beginning of the match, as we traditionally do. See what takes place. All right, he tried to go for the down for the stoppers. We jumped backwards where we should have jumped forward. but that missed, right? All right, but because he saw it miss, he wanted to run in and try to punish us, or try to get us to eat some mix-ups or eat some advantage. I just immediately said, "Oh, I whiffed. This motherfucker's probably about to run in and try to, get his offense going." Bam! I counter hit him, right?
Oh, we get the
Forward 3, get him to there. Also, when I'm in a tournament, I don't typically go for the big combos. I go for the combos that I know are effective and efficient, right? So I get him to the wall. I could have done a bigger combo, maybe saved my tail spin for something else. Not necessary, all right? Bust him through the wall. See, I could have saved the tail spin for that, and then we could have taken him to the wall again, right? But I said, you know what, bump it. Now, that happened to be an execution error. I'm not exactly sure why I did back 3 there, but I did, and he punished me, all right? He goes for the slide. He gets it. Fair enough. I fucked up. What did I tell you? If I get hit by the slide, it's because I'm fucking up. All right. He's back trying to do that bullshit again. He gets his frame advantage. I say, nah. What are you going to do over here that's going to kill me if I do this hop kick? With them frames, what are you going to do that's going to kill me? You could counter hit me. There are things you could have did to kill me. But I'm going to take a chance. I think you're probably about to be overly ambitious because you got all these frames. And what was he doing? Being overly ambitious. Got hop kicked. All right. Crouch dash twice into a block. No, we tried to grab him. All right. So he didn't tech roll immediately. He tries to stop us while standing 4. This time we challenged with the jab, just in case he tries to go into that stance and do some shit that he ain't got no business doing. All right. 1, 2, 3. Right now we're just jousting and jockeying for position. Got his ass. What happened? He was at the ready for me to finish that string, but he wasn't at the ready for me to finish that string. So let's see what happens. This interaction, weird, right? It's a weird interaction. It's not something you're used to seeing. So already this is going to throw one of the players off. All right? I crouch dash twice. No, I crouch dash thinking that he's going to tech roll immediately. He did not tech roll immediately. He gets up while standing 4. This is still a weird interaction because it's not typical. It's not something you normally see in a fight when you fight against one of these characters. All right, so go for the jabs. He blocks. He tries to step, thinking maybe I was going to throw. I backdash, taking the defensive position. He goes for some jabs. 1, 2, 3 to cover his back, just in case I try to whiff punish. I step and I block low, just in case he want to get crazy and do some shit that he ain't got no business doing. If you'd have did like a down 2, 3 right there, I'd have been out the way of it. And if he tried to do something else that maybe was linear, I'd be out the way of it and I could stun punch him as a good reaction. If he does like a 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 2 or something crazy like that, right? Or a magic 4. He just walks back. I take the time to kick him low with a delayed low kick. All right, so now he's backing up. I step. He taps forward. I say, oh, if he taps forward and try to do something, this forward 2 is going to kill his ass. But I think I noticed that he wasn't pressing anything. And so because I noticed that, I said, well, we're at a point right here where if I do forward 2 into the 1, this motherfucker is going to duck this shit and launch the holy shit out of me. I would much rather do the forward 2 to the down 1. And if he happens to block it, he's got to guess whether or not he wants to punish it in this situation. And he does have a wild standing punisher that could be detrimental, but I think I'm going to catch him. I'm just going to cover my bases because I whiffed. What did he do? He tried to whiff punish. Got hit, got launched, and he got killed. All right? That's what happened there. He didn't get mixed up. He got whiff punished. I mean, he tried to whiff punish. You saw that? He tried to do down, back 1. You know, he wanted to cover his bases in case I did. So when I did this forward 2, he did down, back 1 because he wanted to cover the bases on if I finish the string, he's going to counter hit me. And if I just wait looking for a launcher, then he's going to just get the free hit. That's probably what he was thinking in his mind. as a player assessing why he would do that, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. He goes for down back one. He gets launched. This kills him. All right. Now, I was sitting next to this player, so I could hear how he was not happy with what just happened there. It was a little demoralizing. Right? He already was up, about to win the matches, and then some junk like that happened, and you get demoralized real fast, right? But he wasn't all the way out. He shook it off. All right, he backs up. I back up. All right, we have a lot of respect for each other. When you see that happen, when you see two players back up from each other, they have a lot of respect for each other. Like, nobody's trying to make a move because they respect that you probably have the skill to punish an improper attack or improper advance. So, once again, we go back to seeing the respect that's being shown. I ain't realized it's going to take this long, but all right. I notice he's standing there. He ain't doing nothing. I twirl around and grab that ass. All right. You waiting on something. I put him in the all the holes that I can get him in. He breaks it. I take notice of what break he did. I don't remember what break he did at this point, but I take notice of what break he does. All right. He goes for the slide. You know how we do about that slide. We're not allowing you to get that shit 2 times in a row. Ran up, hit him with the down 4. Notice what he did. He tried to catch me coming in and tried to counter hit me with the magic 4. All right, so let's check it out. It probably went by kind of fast. You might ain't see it. Slide, backing up, get away from that shit. We run up, high crush. He goes for the counter hit. We high crush. If I was really on it, I did forward for a neutral 2. Maybe would have got a counter hit, but probably would have just been a whip punish. All right. Once again, we show respect to each other. He knows that he got hit. I know that I'm negative on hit. We show respect for one another. I run up and push. He's out of the range of the push, but he's not at the ready to punish the push. So he tries to, do 4 to check punish. That's like me doing back 1 to check punish. But nothing's there. I block. I check him back with a jab. He ducks, thinking I might try to grab. He back dashes, dash in. I try to push him again in case he's trying to counter hit me when I dash up, or if he's trying to run in and try to do some bullshit. Right? Respect. I say, oh, you respect me. I'm going to get you some plus frames. So I jump in. At this point, if he reacts, he's going to get counter hit. If he waits, it's my turn. He waits. It's my turn. He tries to step. Down forward 2 covers the step. Down 4 just because he waiting. I step to nullify his options because it's his turn. I step back to block just in case he's coming in all the way and he does something that might stop me from stepping. He takes advantage, gets us the frame advantage. I back up out of the range of down back 3. That was his go-to, right? That's what he's been using to capitalize on me standing still and just being upright. I won 2, but I wasn't ready, or I wasn't at the frame allotment to punish it. But I do 1-2 because it jails. It was quick. And, if he wasn't already ducking, I wasn't really going to lose much. Plus, it allows for me to set up on this situation because I understand, at these particular frames, I can avoid certain things, right? I back up. He steps. He's avoiding offense, and I'm showing respect. All right. Same scenario. He tries to go in for the slide. Doesn't get the slide. He gets the low kick. Maybe he was just trying to do the low kick. I take note. I say, you're going to back up because you're not at the advantage. I come with a low of my own. I catch him. Now, here's the situation. I show respect. He kind of dashes forward looking like he wanted something. We showing a little respect. Jab. I get my plus frames. I probably was trying to do Shining Wizard there. I'm never really trying to do a standard grab. I ain't even going to hold you. All right, so we're just checking one another. Just little quick checks. I'm throwing out jabs to check him. All right, that was good. That was good what he did there. Let's take a look at it. All right, he wasn't at the ready. He was just check ducking and tried to wild stand and punish me. That's why it didn't work. I wasn't at the ready. I was ducking, looking for a low. He waited on me. He tried to check duck. He got hit with a down forward one. Backed up, showed some respect. Now watch this. Running knee. Gave me plus frames. He decided to step the opposite way, which happened to make this whiff in that scenario. Block. Goes for his routine once he see you standing. I blocked it this time, but was not at the ready, so he blocked. He did he did a jab. I went for the low jab. I tried to shine a wizard. He checked me with a jab. He tried to do something with another jab. Maybe he was trying to do 1-2. He did it slow. All right, he sidestepped, went for the 1-1-1-1-2, down back 3. Now he's realizing like he's chipping away at me. He's trying to get me anxious. I stop him. I go for the grab. It was unexpected. And sometimes you got to do crazy shit like that. That was unexpected. There's no way I was going to expect this fool was going to do dragon kick. We got like 2 seconds left on the board. I don't even know if he had more health. I had more health than him at this point, I think. Let me see. Nah, he was beating me in health. But he was barely beating me in health. For him to go for that, that was wild, right? But it saved him. It saved him. It was a good idea to throw something out that I was not going to be ready for. Not even looking for. Now, you notice the beginning of the match, he ran up and blocked low. I tried to delay my low kick so he wouldn't do nothing immediately and just beat the low kick out, like start the match off with a hot kick or, you know, a twitch duck low parry or some shit. But he ran up, he blocked low. You know, he didn't punish. All right, we're looking at the jabs. He goes in the crouch, he does a sweep. You know, we don't give a damn about that. This time, we didn't back up. What did we do this time? We stepped. And this time, instead of going into crouch, he ran all the way up and tried some shit. It ended up working, right? Now he didn't clap us on top of our head. We tried to press a button on wake up. We're making bad decisions here. All right, got up. We made some bad decisions. Let's look what happened. We made bad decisions, and it cost us a whole lot of health. Good stuff. Slide, sweep. Now, I stepped because I saw him run all the way up. And I had the idea he's probably going to swing. He did swing, but then he countered my counter by not doing an immediate whiff punish, by doing down back or down forward 4. I think that's down forward 4 or down back 4. I can't remember. But at high crushed, it counter hit me, right? I got up. I tried to do something, probably while standing 4 or something, because he's running up in my face. He hammers to the guys, man. Combo. Bim, 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 bim. I get up with the get up 3. He takes it. For some reason, I guess he ducked or tried to step. But what's going on with your balance? He tried to step or he tried to duck. Got him with the wild standing 2. I didn't commit to it, so I only did the first one. But I got plus frames, so I checked him with the jab. He got hit by the jab. I checked him with another jab. I'm still at the frame advantage. I just threw out forward 2-1. I'm not exactly sure why I did that. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe it's supposed to be down forward 2-1. I'm looking back at that and I was like, that was a very stupid thing to do. I'm not exactly sure why I did it. I didn't have enough frame advantage to warrant doing that. Maybe it was just an element of surprise. Maybe I thought he was just going to be hard ducking. And so I went for it. In any event, it didn't kill me, but it could have. That was a very stupid thing to do, really. There was no reason for me to do that. He catches me down forward 1, knowing that it's his turn. I back 1 him because he took his time to try to run back up. I figured, oh, he down forward 1 me. He didn't do nothing immediately. He's probably going to try to run up and do down forward 1 or down back 3. This is what he's shown himself to do. And if he does some jabs, it's not the worst shit in the world. We caught him. All right, send him flying, forward 2-1. Just do the easy combo, deal with the Oki. I tried to be slick, but what have we learned about this player? I said it time and time and time again. When he stand up, he not taking no mix-ups. Now, what he might do might vary. He might hop kick you. He might jab you. He might get up and do a low move. He might do a flip kick. But he not taking no mix-up if you let him stand up off the ground. He's just not. He's not. You're gonna have to force him. He'll take a counter hit rather than take a mix up, unless you show him that you're gonna counter hit him every time you get up off the ground. Right? That is just a strategic play that different players use. Right? Some players, they try to bait you into trying to counter hit them so they can get up threes. Like you see Eddie players and lay players and Ling players, like any player who has like really good get up kicks into combos. You'll see that happen a lot of the times. Hell, in this game, almost everybody got good get up kicks into combos. But you saw in this situation, I thought he was going to be civilized and stand up. Although everything is showing us that he's not going to be civilized. That's not how he's planning on playing the game, right? Not in that scenario. He's waking up. It's time for him to do something. And you're going to have to force him to not do it. So because I didn't respect his way of playing, I ran in, got hit with a flip kick, right? He did the right thing. He made the right decision. All right, we started the match off. What did I do? Sidestep, eliminate them options. He ran up in my face, waited to see what I was going to do. So then I jabbed him to check him. It just so happened, whatever he tried to do, he got hit. Then, because I recognized I hit him, I went for down forward 2. Said, oh, this is uninterruptible. Let's go ahead and check him, see if he pressing more buttons or if he's trying to duck. Right? Then he got hit by the down forward 2. Said, I'm going to do down forward 1, which is another good move for checking. Think about all of the reasons to do this shit. If I do down forward 1, he can't parry, right? It's an elbow. He got hit by down forward 2, so it's going to be very difficult for him to step down forward 1, if he can step it at all, right? He'll only have 1 frame of retaliation available if I do down forward 1. So all he can do is low jab or down 2-3 or standing jab, right? But he can't magic for me, or it's going to be a trade. At the very least. No, I'm sorry. If he does magic 4, he gonna get beat. Right? If he goes for a low, he gonna get beat. He try to hop kick, he gonna get beat. So he can only do down 2-3, which is a legitimate threat in that situation. But it will trade. So he won't even get to do down 2-3, he'll get to do down 2. So it's like really this down forward 1 in this scenario is excellent choice for cutting off options. And then if he blocks it, it leaves me at a frame allotment to put myself in a scenario where I can nullify most of his options. So with all of that being said, I hit him with a down, I make him block down forward 1. What do? Immediately nullify the options. He comes in swinging. What happens? Y'all remember what we talked about before last time. I stepped and I did 2-1 to punish the 1-2. He didn't stop at 1-2. He did 1-2-3. Ended up in the air. Now we got a combo. BM, BM. BM, BM, BM. Why do I use this combo instead of maybe a stronger option? The Oki on it is better, right? Because if they stay on the ground, they get hit by the toe kick from behind. I think, what is that jump called? I guess called toe kick. I believe that's what it's called. If they stay on the ground, the drop kick will hit them. If they try to roll late, the toe kick will kick them. Down 3 will kick them. The little turnaround low kick will hit them. The drop kick, if they tech roll immediately, then they have to eat a 50-50 between the drop kick and the toe kick into the stunner, right? Or if they tech roll, the backflip moonsault is guaranteed. If they stay on the ground, the moonsault's going to hit them. And then the only option that they got to get away from those options is to roll forward. But if they roll forward, the toe kick kicks them. The drop kick can hit them. The damn back turn clothesline will clothesline them. Like, it's really puts them in a very rough situation to be in. And if they try to press a button, guess what's going to happen? They're going to get counter hit by the toe kick. And then I'm going to get a little mini juggle and put them right back in the same scenario. So that's why you'll see me use this a lot. And sometimes if I know that they're going to spring up, because sometimes folks like to spring up for whatever reason, I can get out of the way and put them, wall splat them again. And then it's normally after a combo, and then you hit them with that 4-2-1 into the grab on the wall, that should normally be it. That's normally the end of the game. It's almost never a good idea to do no spring kick in this scenario. if you're fighting against King. It just almost is never a good idea. You might just be better just taking unblockable. Right? If I had to ask, if you're asking my opinion, you're better off just taking the unblockable or trying your chances at rolling out the way. But all that pressing buttons and it's just not a great idea. But let's see what happens here. I put him in this bad position. We're going to see what happens. I roll out the way. He just stands up. All right, so his back is still to the wall. I'm super far away from him. It gives him the opportunity to get up. He can get away from the wall, or he could try to rush in and run into a counter hit. Or he can try to step and run the risk of me running up, mixing him up with a crouch dash throw. So let's see what he chooses. He doesn't do nothing. He stands there. He freezes. I run up for the push. Why not? If he presses a button when I dash at him, his back is against the wall, almost the rest of his life is gone. So it was wise for him not to press nothing. He tried to do something, nullified his options because I got the frame allotment to do so. But I didn't punish him well. I did a 2. I didn't even do 2-1, right? He immediately ducks, maybe looking for a grab. I go for the clothesline, which probably in my head, I was just thinking, oh, he shook, he gonna stand still. It really didn't pan out, I don't think. It missed. Okay. He went for the 2-2 from back turn. I blocked it. I decided I'm gonna do back 1. I'm willing to take the trade if he delays this shit. He delayed it, back 1 traded. He delayed it, back 1 traded. Worst thing he could have did. Don't get the combo, right? So I noticed the drop. I don't try to finish everything up. I say, okay, well, let me dash up. I've been in this place before. I know what happens when this fucking combo drops. So because I know that, and it already looked like it was going to drop, so I was kind of prepared for it to drop, I'm about to run up and get in his face. This motherfucker's probably going to get up and do some bullshit. He tried it, but I ain't allow it that time. You notice the last time what happened, right? I ran up, then ducked, and tried to do while standing 4. This time, I just went ahead and did the while standing 4. Right? I just said, oh, he gonna get up off the ground and try some shit. He already shown me that that's how he don't respect nothing. He gonna get up and try some shit. So let's try it. 1, boom, boom. You see it in fast motion. Bam. Said, oh, he off axis, is not gonna work. Nope. He tried to get up with that flip kick shit. He probably tried to get him to do a hop kick, but he did a flip kick instead. I didn't capitalize on the while standing 4 juggle. Right? So check it out. He tried it. I didn't get nothing off of it. I went for a jab. He tech rolled, but he didn't have enough time to get any while standing punishment, so he went for the jab, trying to establish the offense. I looked at him. I said, okay, he's trying to get me. He's trying to make a comeback. He needs this pressure. He's in crouch. What we not doing? We not ducking. Okay? It's not worth it. He tries to do while standing 4. What do we know about while standing 4? We picked up that he liked to do strings out the while standing 4 shit. He didn't. He actually respected it because we jabbed him one time. I went for the options nullification. All right, back to the wall. I'm comfortable. I got enough health. He's got to do something crazy to win this, right? So he gets me low. I said, okay, I'm doing down back 3. Was this wise? It really wasn't. I'm going to tell you why. Even though I did it for the purpose and the reason that it worked, which is he was going to back up and he was going to have to make a decision immediately. Let's check it out. He backs up. You saw that? I did the down back 3 because I knew he's going to back up. So once he backs up, he don't got the frame. He doesn't have the ability to see the move and react unless he got to really be looking for it, right? So in that scenario, it's like he backed up. He wasn't ready for this, but it was stupid because I could have done something better, right? I could have did forward neutral 2 for that same exact thing. Right? Now it might have looked different. It might have threw him off, or maybe even made him more prepared if I dashed up. So maybe just seeing me throw a move out, maybe he thought it was going to whiff if he backed up, which, down back 3 has its uses. But it's not good for high crushing that great, but it has its uses. Right? In that scenario, It caught his leg. Now his legs are spread wide open like he about to give it up. You see how he down there? Well, if you get your girl in that position, boy, it's gonna be a good day. But in any event, he down there, downward dogging it up, and he can't take a counter hit. Like he can't take while standing 4 right here. So what I do while standing 4, because he can't take it. There's nothing he can do. If he stepped this shit, I'd be surprised. But he probably not gonna step this shit because I never do while standing 4 after this jump. He's probably about to try to challenge me. What happens? While standing 4, killed me. The one time I did it, it killed me. Sometimes you gotta reserve shit. Sometimes you don't gotta use all your moves all the time. You ain't gotta use all your setups. Sometimes you gotta keep some of them setups for when they really matter. All right, so we're in the final round. We both showed a lot of respect. We backed up. Look at what happened. I knew he was going to duck if I ran in his face, but I didn't fully believe, and I ducked too fast. I mean, I hop kicked too early because he definitely ducked into that hop kick. He pulled the Brawl Pro on me, all right? Now, if y'all ain't never seen my match with Brawl Pro, that boy Brawl Pro, I did a full screen running hop kick on that fool. That boy ducked right into it. And I felt like he was going to do the same, but I didn't run all the way up. So I end up not getting that. He gives the punish. All right, now he's trying to do some slick shit. He pulling out some stuff out of his box. He's spinning around. He jabbing. I see that he's feeling like he wants to be doing some crazy jumps. So let's look. We missed the hop kick. He goes in for the jabs. He ducks. He said, oh, you missed your 1-2. 1-2, right? He probably meant to do while standing 1-2 in that situation, but he did 1-2. He realized he got 1-2. He figures I'm not going to press no buttons. He does down 3-4. Is that right? Down 4-3. I can't remember them damn moves unless I'm pressing the buttons. But he does down 4-3. Boom. All right. He got frame advantage, but he's he don't got frame advantage. He's got damage, but he's way across the screen. All right. I step just in case he try to rush in and do some shit. I run up and do 4-4-1. All right. What is this supposed to cover? He's not really stepping, right? You know, he's not really stepping. So it's not really for stepping. This is for closing the distance. If this hits him, cool. I'll reap the benefits of it hitting him. But really, I'm just trying to close the distance with an attack that is going to be safe and cover a lot of distance. So if he blocks this, yes, I'm negative, but I'm in his face. And he ain't way across the screen no more. If he tries to stop me from doing this shit, I'm starting it from so early that if he tries to react, he's going to get counter hit. And if he just happens to be trying to step for whatever reason, I haven't even given him a reason to step, this will also clean him for doing that. So it covered a whole lot of bases, right? He blocks it. He tries to go down for a 1. I nullify the option. I'm looking for him to finish the string or something, so I wasn't really aware. I wasn't really ready, so I didn't whiff punish it. But I go in, I get him to block down forward 2. He gets hit. I go for a grab, right? Probably was going for giant swing because I don't really use that throw on purpose. He breaks it. He's aware, all right? Now he went for the crouch into the sweep. Into the slide. You notice I saw it and I was ready to block it, but then I said, no, let me just get back up out of here, right? He could have got me. If he would have ducked down and did while standing 2 right there, I probably got killed real quick. Like, I was ready for the low. We had given it to him all that time. So it's like, oh, it's time. If he do this low, we're going to kill him. He didn't do the low. He backed up. So I backed up. I think he noticed it, and so he tried to, institute it again. No. Too far away. He runs up, establishes offense, gets the block, does his down back 3 that he like to do. I look for another down back 3 to come. He doesn't do it. In fact, he shows some respect and backs up. I run up and do forward 3 to try to catch him checked up. He checks me with the jab. We show respect. He runs. He thinks I'm going to run into a down forward 2. I do not. I missed the jab because I wasn't really ready for the down forward 2 to whiff punish it. But I put a move on the screen that has a follow-up. He's probably used to seeing 2-1 come out. So when he just saw the 1 come out, he probably was waiting on 1-2 or some shit to pop up. He didn't do nothing. I immediately do down forward 2. He ducks. Or he pressed the button. I can't really tell right off rip. But I know he got hit. And he's going to stand there because he got hit. I go for another throw. Say, why not? What happens? Gets grabbed. Beat him. All right, now we had blood in the water all this time, right? We did nothing. Maybe we did like 6 grabs. In a whole 3 matches, we might have did 6 grabs. That's like 2 grabs. That's like almost 0.75 grabs per round. Right? Not even 1 grab per round have we attempted. And you can see that you don't have to be throwing with King to be effective. All right, we get him. We notice there's blood in the water. We catch him. He tries to roll to the side. We kick him to show him that we got a little okie set up there. He tech rolls. We run up immediately. Go for the grabs again. He wasn't ready. All right, he wasn't ready. That's another throw. Blood is in the water. He antsy now. We ain't even got to throw no more. If we don't want to, we ain't got to throw no more. He broke 1 grab. Immediately got grabbed 2 times back to back. Now, what do we know? We know that this motherfucker will get up off the ground and do some crazy shit. What happened?
Shining Wizard.
Try to go for another grab. We try to hop kick him in case he tech roll and get up and do some crazy shit. Much to our dismay, our disbelief, he get up and block. He punishes, but he wasn't really ready for it because he would have punished it better than that. He tries to stop me from stepping, which he does, back 4. He goes for it again. I ain't taking it the second time. I'm backing up. He shows some respect and backs up. I go for the jab. I see it miss. I go for nullifying the options immediately. I do down forward 1, put him in a situation where I can nullify them options. I back up just in case he tries to, stop me from stepping again. He doesn't. He throws his jab out, whiffs. So I can tell like neither one of us are committed to run all the way up and make sure our move touches because we're afraid of the counter hit. So what we're trying to do is counter the counter hit and try to, get plus frames at the same time, right? Beat out the counter hit attack, but also establish offense when we come up with the jab, just in case it blocks and they don't do nothing. But both of us are out of the range, really. All right, we're not really committed. He runs up, he ducks. He tries while standing 4. Maybe he paid attention to me ducking that last time when he went into the crouch. I said, no, I'm willing to take it this time. I noticed that he stopped doing his damn while standing 4 into the goddamn shimmy goddamn dance. Shimmy into the damn DSS. So I say, fuck it, I'm gonna do down forward 1. Establish my offense. He didn't stay still. I thought maybe he's gonna stay still. He didn't. He just kept backing up. It's fine. He backed up. He wasn't ready to punish the giant swing. So it was cool. The grab came out. He didn't punish it. All right, we back at 0. He dashes in a little bit, probably because he saw that giant swing missed. And so I hit him with a counter attack, not a counter hit. If you're in the class, you'll know the difference between a counter attack and a counter hit. I hit him with a counter attack. Then, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but he got hit by the second portion, right? Why did I even do it? I just did it because I hit him with the first part, and I knew it was like, okay, this is just some new shit. It's the end of the round. I probably thought it was going to kill him, but it didn't kill him. But why he got hit by it, really don't know. Maybe he was anxious, and I just counted on him being anxious after that back 1 hit him. All right, I knew I didn't commit to the back 1 too. So while I hit him with the back 1, I was like, well, let me just go ahead and commit to the rest of this. It's probably not going to kill me if he blocks this jump. And if I hit him, it'll probably kill him. And it didn't kill him, but it knocked him on his ass, right? Now check this out. I rolled towards him. He got no health. They really animated the jump like a nigga rolling. I can't believe it. Look at that foot. In any event, I rolled towards him. He's got no health. You might say this was smart. You might say this was stupid. But what I did was introduce a threat to a person who is panicked. All right. If I roll towards this person, he can't take a low kick. He can't take me rolling up and going mid. He can't take the cross chop. Like, he can't take getting hit by nothing I do when I roll up. So I'm going to roll up on him. But that's just the threat in his ass. What does he do? The only thing he could do, cut that super on. When I tell you that a nigga was salty. All right? When I tell you that a nigga was salty. What do you think happened right here, y'all? What do y'all think happened in this instance? Knowing what we know about everything that has happened in this match, could y'all give me a guess as to what you think happened next? Anybody? So, if you think I got up and cross chopped him and killed him, do you think that happened? Do you think I blocked his rage art? You think I hit him with the low and it didn't kill him and the nigga killed me? Like, what do you think happened in this scenario? So we got rage art failed. We got rage art block. We got 2 for fail. We got 2 for it connected. Well, the nigga was definitely very salty because
Oh, raise
Not up in here!